Sub versus dub. You know, I did actually have a few thoughts on this, but I came to some other conclusion. Well, not really a conclusion, an observation. I never ever hear this argument when it comes to movies. Just anime. I don't hear it with cartoons. I don't hear it with anything. It's relegated specifically towards anime. And I grew up watching a lot of martial arts movies, you know, the Bruce Lees, the Jackie Chan, the Sammo Hungs, the Bruce Lees, all that stuff. But it only ever comes up when it comes to anime, and I've only ever heard it really on the internet. And to me, it's a new phenomenon, but I'm not really ever tapped in. I kind of stay away from a lot of stuff. Like, I guess it only affects the anime community. I don't know. Because like I said, all of the Bruce Lee films I've seen, all of the, you know, like Five Deadly Venoms and all that, most of the time, they were not subbed. They were purely dubbed movies. Because, you know, where I grew up. And where you grew up, you kind of just take what you can get at that time. It's before the internet, so you can go up there and actually grab it. It's even before DVDs. Heck, I will say this though. For fun, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z on Telemundo, you know, the Spanish channel. And it was just funny to hear like the differences in the VAs, depending where it's at. So there's a lot of stuff that I've only seen in sub, a lot of stuff I've only seen in dub. And a lot of stuff I had seen in dub, what I do is, when I had a DVD, I'd actually turn on the subtitles to see what they're saying, even if I'm watching the dub version. And I'd be like, well, it looks like they're translating what they were saying in Japanese, and they're saying a totally different thing in dub, you know, ad-libs and all that. But also, I don't really think too much about it. I just kept seeing this thing pop up on my stream. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll offer some stupid input. I'm not even a content creator. Yeah, I'm just some dude who thinks too much and talks way too much about nothing. But yeah, that's my take on sub and dub. I mean, it's nice that you get to choose. That's all I can say. It's nice that you actually get a choice. I ain't have one back then. All right.